Constitutional attorney Chris Ann Hall put it very well. Liberty requires sacrifice. It requires sacrifice. And nothing good is ever obtained without true sacrifice. And if we do not sacrifice today, our children will pay for it with their blood. This has been proven throughout history over and over and over again. When we do not stand up, when we do not say enough, when we do not stand for our family, for our friends, for our fellow citizens, when a group of individuals does not stand for their inalienable rights, their children will try, and their children will pay for it with their blood. The next generation does not deserve that. Over 1.5 million people went to foreign countries, and whether or not you believe they were dying for your freedom, they believed they were dying for your freedom. 1.5 million people spilled American blood on foreign soil to continue keeping the freedoms we had here at one point in America today. And you're spitting on the graves of every single one of those men and women. You're spitting on the graves of every soldier who fought in the Revolutionary War. You're spitting on the graves of every one of the founding fathers who tried to preserve liberty instead of tyranny. In those days, liberty was a new concept. It wasn't something that was brought about in many societies. Tyranny is ancient. Liberty is a new. The idea that people, not just kings and queens, people have inalienable rights was a new concept when we drafted the Declaration of Independence. It was a new concept when Thomas Paine was writing about the natural rights of man. And as one of our founding fathers once famously said, "If there be trouble, let it be in my day, so that my children can live in peace." This is not a world I currently want to bring a child into. It's not a world they deserve to live in, and it's not a world that they did anything to end up in. And therefore, it's my duty as an American, it's my duty as a person, to stop these atrocities from happening and to do everything I can to say enough.
In the tradition of Mario Savio, a political activist in the 1960s, I want to end with this quote from him, which reminds me very much of what Dan said. "There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick
at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people
who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all." And that's what we need to do. We need to stand up, one and all, and throw our bodies and our minds and our souls against this evil system which is hell-bent on enslaving humanity.
That's why I do this. Our next generation didn't deserve it, and our soldiers didn't fight for it.